The big one is one I get asked about all the time. Like, Tom, do you have kind of a data calendar? You know, when the data is available, when you should meet about it as a district, district level team, as a building level team, teacher teams. And when those various types of conversations and topics when they happen. So I do create sort of a year at a glance for myself of these data topics when they're available, what we should do, when we should take some action on those. And so every time this year in spring, where we're kind of ending this period, for school districts, this is like the end of things. Going through and reviewing that and looking back on my actual calendar, because I put dates, topics that happen throughout the year, and just see, okay, is anything changing? Like very recently, in the last few years, state data used to come out in June. Now it comes out in May. And so changing, and making adjustments to that while it's all still fresh in my mind. I feel like spring's a great time for that.
My idea about spring cleaning your calendar has to do with stepping back and thoughtfully thinking about your schedule. So how do I schedule my time? And rather than having what I read somewhere called confetti of time, you chunk things together. So rather than checking your emails or doing your correspondence all throughout the day and these little confetti minutes that take you away from something else, chunk it 2 to 3 times a day where you're going to get all of that done. And then you're going to turn off your notifications, and you know that you have the rest of the day to actually accomplish the things you want to accomplish. The other thing I think you need to do is block out your calendar. You ultimately, other than meetings that you need to attend that other people schedule, for you, the things that you schedule, you are up to. It's up to you. That's what I'm trying to say. So do not schedule meetings that run right up to each other, because it never works. You always end up going late to the next one, late to the next one. And that's a cascading mess that ends your day very, very stressed. So give yourself chunks of time. Say no to meetings that you don't need to be in. If a meeting doesn't need to happen, cancel it. So I think taking the time to step back and saying, what in my calendar am I in control of? And then doing the things that you are in control of.